Most of us are tired of playing the dating game, tired of trying to be the nice guy, only to end up last. You text, you wait, you wonder why she isn't responding. You give, and give more. But what do you get in return? Nothing but confusion, frustration, and maybe even a bruised ego. But let me tell you something. The problem isn't them, it's you. High-value men don't do what you're doing. They live by a completely different set of rules. Rules that keep them calm, collected, and always in control. These 12 things, low-value men do them every single day, and it's ruining their relationships, their careers, and their self-worth. You want respect? You want women to chase you instead of you chasing them? Then stop doing these things, and I promise you, your entire life will change. Let's break it down. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm a good guy. I'm just doing what everyone says I should do. Well, here's the truth. Being nice doesn't make you a high-value man. In fact, it's the opposite. Most nice guys finish last not because they're kind, but because they lack boundaries, confidence, and self-respect. Let me hit you with some hard facts. High-value men don't apologize for who they are. They don't seek validation from others. They never chase after attention because they know their worth. These men stand apart because they live by a code that's been around for centuries. It's called Stoicism. And if you follow this code, you'll never look at relationships or yourself the same way again. Number 1. High-value men never seek validation. Let's start with the big one. High-value men never seek validation from others. If you're the guy who's constantly refreshing your phone to see if she liked your picture or replied to your message, then guess what? You're giving away your power. Every time you look for external validation, you're telling the world that your worth is dependent on what others think of you. High-value men, they validate themselves. They don't care if someone leaves them on read. They don't care if someone ghosts them. Why? Because they know their value, and they don't need someone else to tell them what they're worth. Instead of wasting time worrying about what others think, focus on building yourself. Confidence is built by achieving goals, not waiting for likes on Instagram. You want people to value you. Value yourself first. Imagine you're at a party. The low-value guy is the one scanning the room, hoping someone will notice him. He's constantly worried about being liked, saying whatever he thinks will get approval. Now picture the high-value man. He's not seeking anyone's attention. He's focused on enjoying himself, engaging with people who align with his values. He speaks confidently, whether people agree with him or not, because he doesn't need their approval to feel good about himself. He knows his worth. Stop checking social media for approval. Set personal goals. Hit the gym. Work on your skills. Build something tangible. When you value yourself, the world will follow. You'll be surprised how much more time and energy you have when you stop chasing external validation. Number 2. High-value men never chase attention. Here's the harsh truth. Men who chase attention rarely get it. You're sending DM after DM, waiting for a reply that never comes. Let me break it to you. Attention is something that high-value men attract, not chase. Why? Because they're too busy doing things that actually matter. They're not at the club every weekend trying to impress strangers. They're not posting flashy pictures for likes. They're building empires, focusing on their health, working on their craft. And guess what? When you focus on yourself, the right people start noticing. The less you chase, the more you attract. It's as simple as that. The moment you start chasing attention is the moment you've already lost it. Attention, whether from women, social media, or even at work, is a byproduct of doing something meaningful. Look at some of the most successful men in the world. Do you think Elon Musk is chasing after attention? No, he's too busy building electric cars and sending rockets into space. Attention follows those who create value. Here's another way to think about it. High-value men are like a lighthouse. They stand firm, grounded, and shining bright. Ships come to them because they know the lighthouse offers guidance, stability, and security. Low-value men are like ships lost at sea, always searching for something external to anchor them. Go on a 30-day attention detox. Don't post for likes. Don't DM someone just to get a response. Instead, spend that time improving yourself. Read books, hit the gym, invest in your personal growth. During these 30 days, focus on mastering a new skill or leveling up an existing one. Whether it's fitness, a side hustle, or even a hobby, make progress visible and consistent. You'll find that the attention you once chased starts to come naturally. Number 3. High-value men never apologize for being themselves. One of the worst mistakes you can make is apologizing for who you are. High-value men never apologize for being themselves. They don't bend their beliefs, their standards, or their values to please others. Too many guys walk around on eggshells, scared to upset someone or be seen as too much. But let me ask you this. Have you ever respected a man who was constantly apologizing for everything? Of course not. True respect comes from standing your ground, being unapologetically you. High-value men understand that not everyone will like them, and that's okay. They would rather be respected than liked. Think about the most powerful men in history. Do you think they were constantly apologizing for who they were or trying to please everyone? Absolutely not. Julius Caesar, Winston Churchill, even modern-day leaders like Steve Jobs, they weren't out there trying to get everyone's approval. They stood firm in who they were and what they believed in. That's why people followed them, admired them, and in some cases, even feared them. Apologizing for who you are makes you look weak, insecure, and unsure of yourself. When you start apologizing for things that don't need apologies, like your opinions, your ambitions, or your personality, you're sending a message that says, "I'm not good enough." And trust me, women, bosses, and even friends pick up on that. Stop apologizing for your opinions, your beliefs, and your standards. The next time you feel the urge to say sorry for being yourself, don't. Stand firm. Practice saying no more often, whether it's declining an invitation you don't want to attend or turning down an opportunity that doesn't align with your values. Stand firm and see how empowered you feel afterward. Number 4. High-value men never settle for less. Settling is one of the biggest sins you can commit against yourself. Whether it's a relationship, a job, or even a friendship, high-value men never settle for less than they deserve. You've probably heard the saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." It's true. Surround yourself with mediocrity and you'll become mediocre. Stay in a relationship where you're undervalued and you'll start believing that's what you're worth. High-value men don't settle for good enough. They demand more from life, from their relationships, and from themselves. Settling in a relationship is one of the most common mistakes low-value men make. They stay with someone who doesn't respect them, someone who doesn't add value to their life just because they're afraid of being alone. High-value men would rather be single than settle for less than they deserve. They know that being in a relationship with the wrong person is far worse than being alone. And it's not just about relationships. Settling in your career can destroy your potential. Think about it. If you're in a job where you're underpaid, undervalued, and not challenged, how are you ever going to grow? High-value men constantly seek growth, whether it's through new challenges, new opportunities, or surrounding themselves with people who push them to be better. Take a hard look at your relationships, your job, your lifestyle. Are they lifting you up or holding you back? If you're settling, it's time to make changes. Don't be afraid to walk away from something that's not helping you grow. Write down what your ideal relationship, job, or friendship looks like. Whenever you're faced with a decision, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to that ideal or further away? Number 5. High-value men never compromise their boundaries. Here's the thing about boundaries. They're non-negotiable. High-value men know this. Low-value men, they let others trample over their boundaries all the time. Maybe it's that friend who constantly disrespects your time. Maybe it's that partner who's always testing your limits. Whatever the case, when you don't enforce your boundaries, you're teaching people that they can disrespect you. High-value men make it clear from the start. These are my boundaries, and if you can't respect them, you're out. No exceptions. The moment you let someone cross your boundaries without consequence, you've set a precedent that says, I don't respect myself. And if you don't respect yourself, why should anyone else? Boundaries are about self-respect, self-worth, and knowing what you will and won't tolerate. High-value men protect their energy, their time, and their emotional well-being by setting clear, firm boundaries. And don't get it twisted. Setting boundaries isn't about being rude or aggressive. It's about being clear and confident in what you need and expect from others. Whether it's in a relationship, at work, or with friends, boundaries are essential to maintaining healthy, balanced interactions. Start setting firm boundaries today. If someone crosses the line, call them out. If they do it again, walk away. Don't explain yourself. Don't justify. Stand strong. Write down 3 non-negotiable boundaries in your life, whether it's in relationships, work, or friendships. Make it clear to yourself what you will and won't tolerate, and start enforcing those boundaries today. Number 6. High-value men never waste time on drama. Drama is the poison that kills productivity, relationships, and success. High-value men never waste their time on drama. Gossip, petty arguments, meaningless debates. These are all distractions that take you away from your goals. You want to know why high-value men are so successful? Because they focus on things that matter. Drama is for people who have nothing going on in their lives. You've got bigger things to do. Let's be honest. How many times have you gotten sucked into drama that had absolutely nothing to do with your goals? Maybe it was a pointless argument with a partner, gossiping about a friend, or a debate over something that doesn't even matter. Every minute you spend on drama is a minute you could be using to build something meaningful. High-value men don't engage in drama because they know it's a waste of time. Instead, they focus on their goals, their purpose, and their growth. They don't get caught up in petty arguments or meaningless conflicts because they're too busy building their future. Next time you find yourself getting pulled into a pointless argument or gossiping about someone, ask yourself, does this matter? If the answer is no, walk away. Practice disengaging from drama. The next time someone tries to pull you into an argument or gossip, politely excuse yourself or change the subject. You'll notice how much more peaceful your life becomes when you remove yourself from unnecessary conflict. Number 7. High-value men never let emotions control them. Emotional control is a superpower. High-value men never let their emotions control them. They don't explode in anger. They don't break down when things get tough, and they don't let fear stop them from going after what they want. Most people are slaves to their emotions. One bad day, and they throw in the towel. But high-value men, they stay calm, collected, and in control no matter what life throws at them. And guess what? That calmness is magnetic. Women notice it. Employers notice it. Everyone notices it. You've probably heard the saying, cooler heads prevail. And it's true. Think about the most successful people you know. Do they let their emotions get the best of them? Or do they handle challenges with grace and composure? High-value men understand that losing control of their emotions doesn't solve anything. It only makes things worse. Emotional control is especially important in relationships. How many times have you said something in the heat of the moment that you later regretted? High-value men know that emotions are temporary, but the damage caused by acting out of emotion can be permanent. That's why they master their emotions instead of letting their emotions master them. Practice emotional control. Next time you feel anger rising or fear creeping in, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, does this emotion serve me right now? If not, let it go. Keep a journal of your emotional triggers. Every time you feel yourself losing control, write down what triggered it and how you responded. Over time, you'll start to notice patterns, and you can work on managing those triggers more effectively. Number 8. High-value men never play the victim. Here's a hard truth. Playing the victim never gets you anywhere. High-value men never play the victim. When something goes wrong, they don't point fingers, they don't make excuses, and they don't wallow in self-pity. Instead, they take responsibility. Even when it's not their fault, they ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? Playing the victim keeps you stuck. Taking responsibility moves you forward. It's easy to fall into the victim mindset. Something bad happens, and you start blaming everyone else, your boss, your partner, your circumstances. But here's the thing, blaming others doesn't change anything. It just keeps you stuck in the same place, repeating the same patterns. High-value men understand that life isn't always fair, but they don't waste time complaining about it. Instead, they focus on what they can control and how they can improve. When you take responsibility for your life, you take control of your destiny. High-value men don't let external circumstances dictate their success. They create their own path by owning their mistakes, learning from them, and moving forward. The next time you're tempted to blame someone else for your problems, stop. Own your part in it. Focus on what you can do differently next time. Practice radical responsibility. Every day, ask yourself, what could I have done better today? This mindset shift will help you take control of your life and stop playing the victim. Number 9. High-value men Never rely on luck. Luck is for low-value men. High-value men never rely on luck. They rely on preparation, hard work, and persistence. Sure, sometimes things fall into place by chance, but high-value men don't wait for that to happen. They make things happen. They create their own opportunities. When you rely on luck, you're giving away control. When you rely on yourself, you're in control. Think about it. How many successful people do you know who got where they are by luck alone? The truth is, behind every lucky break is years of hard work, preparation, and persistence. High-value men understand this. They don't sit around waiting for the perfect opportunity to come to them. They go out and create it. When you rely on luck, you're playing the lottery with your life, and the odds are not in your favor. High-value men know that success is a result of consistent effort, not a roll of the dice. They don't hope for success, they work for it. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop hoping for a lucky break. Create your own luck by showing up every day and doing the work. Set clear, actionable goals for yourself. Break them down into small, manageable steps and focus on making progress every day. Over time, your hard work will create the luck you've been waiting for. Number 10. High-value men never compromise their integrity. Integrity is everything. High-value men never compromise their integrity. They don't cut corners, they don't lie to get ahead, and they don't betray their values for a quick win. Why? Because integrity builds trust, and trust builds long-term success. Low-value men might cheat, lie, or manipulate their way to the top, but it never lasts. High-value men play the long game, and that's why they win in the end. Think about the people you trust the most. Are they the ones who always cut corners, bend the rules, and look for shortcuts? Or are they the ones who stand by their word, even when it's difficult? High-value men understand that integrity isn't about doing what's easy, it's about doing what's right. Integrity is especially important in relationships. If you can't be honest and trustworthy with your partner, how can you expect the relationship to last? High-value men know that trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, whether it's romantic, professional, or personal. Live by a code of integrity. Don't compromise your values for anyone or anything. Success built on honesty is success that lasts. Every time you're faced with a decision, ask yourself, does this align with my values? If the answer is no, don't do it. Your integrity is worth more than a quick win. Number 11. High-value men never give up on their goals. High-value men never give up. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times they fail, they keep going. Why? Because they understand that success is a marathon, not a sprint. Low-value men quit when the going gets tough. High-value men, they push through the pain, the setbacks, the failures. They know that the only real failure is giving up. Think about some of the most successful people in history. How many times did Thomas Edison fail before he invented the light bulb? How many times did Michael Jordan get cut from his high school basketball team before becoming one of the greatest players of all time? The difference between success and failure is persistence. High-value men understand that setbacks are part of the journey, not the end of it. When you give up on your goals, you're giving up on yourself. High-value men never give up because they know that every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger. Whatever goal you're working on right now, don't quit. No matter how far away success seems, keep going. You'll get there. Break your big goals into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate every small win along the way to keep yourself motivated and moving forward. Number 12. High-value men never stop learning. High-value men are lifelong learners. They never stop growing, never stop improving. They understand that knowledge is power, and they're always looking for ways to get better. Whether it's reading books, taking courses, or learning from their mistakes, high-value men are always leveling up. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. High-value men know this, which is why they're constantly seeking out new knowledge and new experiences. They don't rest on their laurels or get complacent with what they already know. Instead, they push themselves to keep learning, keep growing, and keep improving. Learning isn't just about formal education. It's about being curious, asking questions, and staying open to new ideas. High-value men are constantly learning from the world around them, whether it's through books, podcasts, mentors, or even their own mistakes. Make learning a daily habit. Read a book, listen to a podcast, take a class, whatever it is, keep feeding your mind. Start a learning challenge for yourself. Set a goal to read a certain number of books, learn a new skill, or take a course every month. Continuous learning is the key to continuous growth. You've heard the 12 things high-value men never do. Now it's time for action. Don't just sit back and nod along. Start applying these principles today. Become the high-value man you were meant to be. And remember, if you want more content like this, if you want to keep leveling up, support the channel by joining our channel memberships. Every bit of support helps us keep creating quality content and making it accessible to men like you. And if you can't do that right now, you can hit that subscribe button. Either one helps us grow and reach more men who need to hear this message. Thanks for watching.